though, why would Newcastle sell you? Were you asking to leave or?
No, I never asked.
What happened then?
I just had a fallout with the manager.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Can you tell us about that?
Seriously, Cole, I've not known about what with Keegan.
Yeah.
Worse than me?
Jesus Christ. Bro, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we had a...
Welcome to the Big D Speaks. Now, on this one, this little clip that I'm about to show you now, another clip from The Overlap, Andy Cole's appearance on The Overlap. Andy is going to tell a story that I had never heard in my life before. I did not know this. Now, he's going to be talking about an amazing bust-up that he had with Kevin Keegan, the then manager of Newcastle United, which would then eventually lead to Kevin selling Andy to Manchester United. Now, I remember at that time, it was a huge shock for Andy Cole to sign for Manchester United because Newcastle were our closest rivals at that time. So for them to sell him to Manchester United, it was bizarre, and it just came out of the blue. Now, I just thought it was just a deal. Fergie put the bid in, and then that was that. But no, there was something happening behind the scenes that led to that transfer. Anyway, let's go over to Coley, and he will explain everything.
Was there ever with the manager, Coley? How was your relationship with him from the beginning? When was he the first person to call you when you left Newcastle?
I never spoke to him until I was basically on the way down to Manchester that evening. You guys had just played in the FA Cup against Sheffield United.
Right.
Obviously, I went into Newcastle that morning. Didn't know anything till that evening. Spoke to him when you guys were on the way back from Sheffield. Just said, I'll speak to you the following morning, and that was that. So I'd never spoke to him during that period because, like I said, I didn't know the deal was going to happen or anything like that.
Were you buzzing, Coley?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Like, you're up in Newcastle, things are going great and all this, and you're on fire.
Why did Kevin sell you, or why did you leave? Because I was actually across that deal, believe it or not, a little bit. Unusually. So Keith Gillespie was one of my best friends.
Shocked you've got your fingers in it.
No, Keith Gillespie, no, I remember Keith coming and seeing me. Keith, same birthday as me, used to take him home all the time and stuff. So I knew Keith really well. Yeah. Keith came and see me and says, look, I've been offered to go to Newcastle as part of a deal. I went, you don't need to go. He was playing at United a few times.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but the deal won't happen, and I've been told he was $1 million out of the 7 million.
Yes, that's right.
That was how it was structured, and he said no. He said I've got to go up, and he said Kevin Keegan won't do the deal unless he gets Keith Gillespie. Wow. That was the but it
was a good deal for Keith as well.
Yeah, Keith, absolutely at the time. My point is though, why would Newcastle sell you? Were you asking to leave or?
No, I never asked.
What happened then?
I just had a fallout with the manager.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
can you tell us about that?
Seriously, Cole, I've not known about what with Keegan.
Yeah.
Worse than me?
Jesus Christ. Bro, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we had a fallout
What happened, Coley?
the year before. Played Southampton at the Old Dell. And in those days, it was coach.
Yeah.
So imagine a coach from Newcastle to Southampton.
Jeez.
That's a fair track.
Yeah, played a Sunday. And then from Southampton, he was up to London because it was the League Cup midweek. So we played the game, lost 2-1, drove up to London, and I think we had a warm down the morning after, or the day off, or warm down. And I remember coming out, and I remember Kevin saying, morning, Cole, that's the morning, boss, you okay? He said, yeah. He said, you fancy it this morning? I said to him, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit tired. I mean, I'm just being honest, He said, so do you fancy it? I said, yeah, it's not a problem, yeah. He said to me, well, if you don't fancy it, yeah, you can F off.
Wow.
So was he poking you, think?
Yeah, so I said, not a problem to me. I mean, turned round, got showered, packed my bag and left.
Wow.
No, he didn't mean fuck off. He didn't mean get in your car and go, Cole, you know what I mean? He meant that,
So I just said to myself, not a problem to me, because I'm not having people talk to me like that. That was my mentality.
Where did that come from, though? Why did it come for you like that?
It's mostly because we lost on the Sunday. Yeah, and
Or did he think you didn't fancy it in the game or something?
No, not that. Kevin was a very emotional manager.
Yeah.
Yes,
Very, very
we saw that.
And I just said to myself, no, I'm not having it.
You're not.
I've done nothing wrong, by the way. I'm just being honest. You've asked me, I said I feel a little bit tired. I mean, you don't come back with that one. So I left, but missing for a few days.
What?
Yeah.
So he gets in your car and goes back to Newcastle, or what?
No. I stayed in London. At the time, I was seeing my girlfriend, and I just said, I'll have a few days with her. I ain't got a problem, you know.
Like
And you
do,
missed
yeah?
the game. There was a game.
Yeah, I
Me
missed
and
it.
Phil got it all wrong, you know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Should have just gone to London
Jesus,
for a
I
few
didn't
days.
realise, Cole.
Listen, don't be saying this is all good either. You know what? Listen.
So basically, you've gone for 3 days in London. You've gone missing, basically. Were they in contact with you? Was Kevin in contact with you?
No.
So no one.
To be
No,
fair, I didn't want to talk to him.
His phone was off.
Obviously, I was speaking to my agent at the time. He kept saying to me, "Look, you need to go back," and I'm like,
Did you know anything? There's no Man United in the picture.
"No,
at
there's
the moment?
nothing
Okay.
at all." And I was just saying, "Nah, no, I'm not going back, not going back." And then I spoke to Freddie Shepherd, who's no longer with us, and he said to me, "Oh, Coley, come on, we're gonna have to sort this out." So I think I went back up end of the weekish. Yeah, it might have been the Thursday night or Friday. And I had a meeting with Freddie, Terry Mac, Kevin, and a few other people. And I said, look, we need to sort it out. I said, okay, not a problem, sorted it out. They ended up giving me a new contract. I ended up playing on the Saturday, beating Wimbledon. I think it's 3-0. I think I got a brace or I might have got nicked myself one. But I hadn't trained, obviously, all week. I mean, I thought that was the end of it. I thought, yeah, I'll just get my head down now and I'll do what I've got to do. But with Kevin holds on to things.
Yeah.
You know, and the year later, by Christmas, he moved me on and said, look, everyone's found us out now, so I'm going to have to change the way we play. And I thought it was great that you could move to a club like Man United. You're going to win things. And
So he came to see
good
you and
money.
said that?
No. Kevin only spoke to me on the way down to Manchester.
So who told you that?
evening.
They want-
That's what he was saying.
Okay.
That evening. Don't forget, I went in that morning before I left. He didn't say a word to me.
So who gave you the first call from Newcastle to say, look, we've accepted a bid for you, or, oh, we've agreed a deal?
Didn't. The only time I spoke to Kevin, like I said, was that night. Okay. I mean, my agent at the time obviously knew that the deal was going to go ahead, but I didn't speak to Kevin or anything. But like I said, going down that evening, spoke to him briefly on the phone, and that's what he said. Wow. And that was the deal.
Yeah, I tell you, these professional footballers and the egos at the top level, it's just hilarious. I mean, what sticks out the most for me in this is a little bit of a lack of self-awareness there from Andy Cole. You know, I mean, he says that, oh, Kevin Keegan's very emotional. Well, I think you are as well, Coley. I mean, you did run off for a few days just because he told you to fuck off. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, if the manager had said that to me, I would be pissed off as well. I don't think I would leave for 3 or 4 days, though. I'd maybe sort of pull Kevin Keegan to one side and say, you know, there's no need for that, boss. I'd try to be a little bit more professional. And then when he said that Kevin Keegan holds on to things, this is a guy that has had a grudge against Teddy Sheringham for about 20 years because he didn't shake his hand when he was subbed off. Oh, God bless you, Coley. I love you. I really do. I do. I don't mean to criticise you, Coley, but I don't know. It's just funny. It makes me laugh. But anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think Coley's quite emotional? Do you think he was unprofessional with what he did? Or do you think he's justified by going away for 3 days? Was Kevin Keegan out of order? Or was he just trying to motivate Andy Cole to score a couple of goals in the League Cup? Let me know what you think.